Hi Justin, how you doing? I think you're looking pretty sweet. Still wondering what this is over here. This your cover, the cover. I'm not real crazy about the cover because you just got this big image, and then you have to you're making your viewer like kind of search for this and search for this, and then it's not worth the search because it doesn't tell us much. Aspen 22 Olympics, and then this is pointing to Ajax Mountain. So the illusion is that this is pointing to something and this is pointing to something. So when we get up here, this isn't pointing to anything. It's the title, which is in the exact same type treatment as Ajax Mountain. So there's no hierarchy whatsoever telling me what to look at first in terms of type. Do you see what I'm saying? So if this is the type that's attached to this, then yeah, put some hierarchy on it, man. Make sure that we look at that first. I'm not even sure why that Ajax Mountain is there anyways. It doesn't really do anything. Low res image, check it out. Sure looks like it. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it might be the PDF rendering. Just make sure you check it out. I think the weight of the logo, now that we look at it here, the weight is a little heavy, and you can see that just right next to the rings. And since the logo is going to be seen with the rings, I would go ahead and try to adjust that weight a little, bring it down a little bit so it plays a little better in the sandbox with the Olympic rings. This is your old logo, so of course that's not going to work. This page is going to kill your presentation bad. So, and then there's a couple of other things that we'll look at. So get rid of this page. Got the old logo on it, no good. Likewise, why are we doing this? Why are you showing your old logo in, this isn't a design narrative. This isn't a creative brief, nor is it a methodology book. This is a presentation. So old logos don't belong in here. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, we're looking at showing the presentation and showing the graphics and getting the feel and feeling the color and feeling the type and leaving it with that feeling of this presentation for the Olympics. So we don't want to dilute that power by showing old decisions that we made. Now I'm okay with a logo development, a little logo development section in your, but to show the old logo as a full-size page, there's just no way. I would highly discourage that. Okay, so this is going to end up being, let me see. I don't know, is this going to grid out evenly? I mean, in other words, when you put these all, let me see, that would be 2 columns, so that would be 2 and 2. So it looks like it's going to fall short of a 3-column grid. Okay, so you make sure you tighten that up. And I'm not saying it is, again, I haven't done the math, I'm not pulling out straight edges, but it just kind of looks like the grid is funny too because you've bled the image on this side, but you haven't bled anything over here. That might be causing the illusion of the imbalance to the right side of the page. I want to take a look at some of your typography. Now look at the type. I just want you to look at your type. I'm going to go through, I'm going to flash through these pages, watch your type, that type treatment, okay? Note where it lies, note the title treatment, note the text treatment, okay? Now I'm going to turn the page. All of a sudden it jumps from there all the way down here. The layout changes, the type changes, the whole orientation changes. So inside the viewer's head, they just got jolted. They don't understand it yet, but it is a visual. It's a very uncomfortable visual jump that, again, might not be known consciously, might not be noticed consciously, but certainly subconsciously, you just got poked in the brain by having to go from here all the way over to here. Now watch, again, next page. Boom, now it's all the way up here, okay, and the logo's down here. What happened to over here with the logo up there? Now we're boom, boom, over here, logo down here, type's changed, width column has changed, the position of the title has changed, okay? So you keep on poking your viewer in the skull with these drastic changes that cause this uncomfortable visual tension. Okay, again, even this one's close. This one's not too bad at all. Okay, again, old logo. Background on logo, don't need it. It's a, I mean, if you're gonna do a background on logo, do a quick little visual thing. Logo exploration. This is where I was saying, I'm fine with this. If you want to throw some of your logo stuff in there, logo exploration, but don't give us a whole logo research thing. It's just too confusing. And then type, logo down there again, watch your type. Let's keep your type consistent, keep your grid consistent in your presentation. Love it, love it, love it. Why is the winter guy in an autumn image though? I mean, fall is fall. Yeah, that's fall, colors. That doesn't make sense. This is fall, this is winter, okay? Your pictograms look great, but I think there's just a couple of points where they're just too, like this guy's head just sticks out there too far. Let's just cut that down a little bit, that pointy point right there. Bring it down a little bit, bring the head a little closer to the body. I think we're in business. Same thing with a couple of the others. This right here has just got too many, like really points. And tell us what we're looking at here too. Let us know what each one of these events is. And a nice presentation. Excellent. I mean, it's solid work. I think you're confusing the intent of this project as being this presentation whereby you're showing this visual progression by way of design narrative, design brief, methodology narrative, or anything else that you've been, you know, any other term that's been used to describe a progression, a visual progression from ideation to final fruition. This is more application. This is more design studio where we need a couple more pieces in here. Okay, I got to get these pictograms solid. I really need to see some more work. Okay, you got the tickets. That's great. How about a magazine cover? How about the Olympic Village banners? How about the finish sign at the end of the ski slope? How about the visual graphics on the inside of the ice rink and at the top of the arena? And, you know, the finish line, the banner that says finish and the bottom of the ski slope. And, you know, where the skiers get to the bottom of the slope and they turn around there and do that cool thing whoosh, with the skis. And all of that background has graphics. So think about that, and those are the little things that are going to tie your presentation together and get you an A out of this project. Okay? Awesome work. Thanks. Any questions, get with me, but I'm looking forward to seeing your final presentation. Good job, man. Thanks.